is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you on a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going to check out the video. What's good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. Today we're going to talk about Julius Randle, a guy that has had a huge impact on the New Orleans Pelicans. He was a guy that the Lakers basically let go for nothing because they didn't trade him or get anything in return, and they felt like they can be better without him, and they didn't even really offer him a good contract or even try to extend him, which was a little surprising. Consider that he was coming off one of his better years in the NBA, and he ended up not even making it to the Lakers, and they ended up letting him go. So it's kind of crazy that the guy is still young. They drafted him at number 7, a lottery pick, one of the best and most recruited players of that draft, and then you let him go basically for 3 years after for nothing, and he averaged a career high in points, 16 points a game, 55 from the field. He shot 71 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, and 2.6 assists. And that was an improvement. And then he showed steady improvement every year. Every year, Julius Randle got better. Every year, he was more physical. He was more athletic. He started adding a little floater. He started adding a little jump shot. And he was even becoming a solid defender. Even Luke Walton said that he can see Julius Randle being a Draymond Green type of player, which is an undersized guy that can be versatile and do all the dirty work. And he ended up becoming a guy like that. But to me, playing with the New Orleans Pelicans, it seems like he has a little bit more energy. He has a little bit more fight. He's a little bit more active because every time they need him to step up or they need him to come off the bench and give them something that they don't have, he is 23, so he should have a lot of things that he want to do and improve, considering that he hasn't really done anything since he's been in the league. He's 6'9", 250. That's a big boy. And at the end of the day, he can even play small ball center, which he's already doing a lot for the Pelicans. He already had games of 24 points and 8 rebounds and 6 assists. He also had a game of 26, 8 rebounds and 29, 6 rebounds and even 25 points. And that was within 24 to 25 minutes. The highest minutes he played this season was 28. And that game he had 26 points a game. Julius Randle showing that he was the best value in free agency, because at the end of the day, somebody had to sign him, and they didn't even pay $20 million for a guy like Randle, who is a guy that was constantly improving, constantly finding ways to impact the game, and now he's averaging 18 points a game this year, which is another career high. But the thing that's funny about it is that he's not even averaging that much minutes, which is 24.2, and he's giving you a career high and field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, and he's giving you around 70% from the free throw line, 7.5 rebounds, and he's also giving you 18.2 points and 2 assists a game. He's coming in and just playing his game. He's coming in making an impact, and with those type of numbers, 18 and 7, even if he can average 16 or 17 off the bench, he's going to be in the running for 6th man of the year easily, because the only people that can really compete for it is probably Dennis Schroeder and obviously Lou Williams, who comes off the bench and gets a lot of touches and get a lot of opportunities. But like I said, it's the fact that Julius Randle has a higher field goal percentage and he does more than just score is what's going to help his case for being 6th man of the year over Lou Williams and other people like Dennis Schroeder and Tyreek Evans, is because he can impact the game on multiple different ways, considering that they're just regular scorers and solid playmakers. He's a solid playmaker, plus he can score just as good as they can. Plus he's more efficient, and the fact that he can get you 6 to 7 to 8 plus rebounds a game when he's on the court only helps strengthen his case that he can actually win Six Man of the Year. And the fact that AD and them can be a little fragile, so if they ever go down, they gotta have somebody that can come in and gobble up those minutes. And I feel like he's been able to do that also whenever they need him to come in and change the game or need him to come in and provide something like a spark off the bench. He's been able to do that, and you would think that he'd be a little disappointed considering that he wanted to be in LA and he was drafted by LA, and then they wouldn't even offer him a legitimate contract. They was already thinking about moving forward on a guy that improved every year, and then they was able to pick him up for basically nothing with $10 million a year for the Pelicans. So this was ended up being a steal. You got the chance to try him out. You got a chance to see can he really play. You got a chance to see do he really fit what you're trying to do. And so far, Julius Randle has fitted perfectly inside this Alvin Gentry offense, and he has been fine playing with and without AD. And that's something that a lot of people had questioned. Can he play with AD? Can he really um, be a factor in this team? Will he even be worth it since he's going to be coming off the bench because Mirotic and AD are the starters at the big position? Can he really come off the bench and give you the same effort and energy? He came off the bench a little bit in the Lakers, but he never had the type of games that he's having now. But that's something that's the biggest surprise is the fact that he's coming in is basically dominating and destroying people. And it does help that you go against people that are not NBA starters. You're going against second unit guys. That's even better because considering that he's a legitimate starter in this league, and for him to come in and just torch the bench squads and even sometimes the starters, it just show you how valuable Julius Randle can really be for a team like this Pelican team that was a devoid of talent. They didn't really have a guy that can come off the bench and give them this type of scoring on the roster. They didn't really have a guy that can really impact the game other than Drew Holiday and AD. I personally felt, and Julius Randle has been that guy. A lot of people was high on him though, and they was a little surprised that the Lakers did give up on him at such a young age, at being 23, and the fact that he kept improving. But they moved on, and the Pelicans got a steal. And I said that when he got picked up, that I'm not the biggest Julius Randle person. I'm not the biggest person for him. I'm not the biggest fan of Julius Randle, but even I had to make this video to show you how well and how seamlessly he fits hitting floaters or threes, and on top of that, getting to the paint and just being physical, knowing the post moves, not avoiding contact, coming in there trying to finish around that rim. He always played like that, but he's also showing that he can be versatile in the pick and roll by being a decent passer. He having little floaters, having the elbow jumper, and also staying around that paint area. So if you double team or trap, he's right around the basket, which is his strong suit, and he's still doing that. And like he's changing his game to fill in with the Pelicans. They allowing him to play his game and play to his strengths, and that's something that he's been able to do this whole season. And if he can continue it, he might get some hardware this year. He definitely have a legitimate argument for a Six Man of the Year so far. And if I had to pick, he's probably the front runner besides Dennis Schroeder and Lou Williams for being the front runner for Six Man of the Year. And like I said, he's gonna have a strong case. Schroeder's averaging obviously 15 points a game and 5 assists and 4 rebounds, so he's gonna definitely be in that conversation. And Schroeder is a guy that I even picked to win the Six Man of the Year going into this season. But even Lou Williams, none of them are shooting well from the field, and none of them have the type of impact so far that Julius Randle has had on the Pelicans. And he's really been dominant, and he has really looked good these first couple games for the Pelicans. So let me know if you guys feel like I'm overrating him, underrating him, or you think he can win Six Man of the Year. Do you think he is the headliner right now for Six Man of the Year, or do you think that his numbers will dwindle and go back down to where they was last year, or do you think that he has the perfect role? They're giving him enough minutes and they're allowing him to play his game. And Alvin Gentry is an offensive genius, and he's going to continue to figure out ways to help Julius Randle get easy plays and easy baskets. And until then, we don't really know what's going to happen after that. But right now, Julius Randle looks motivated. He looks hungry. He looks like he loves what he's doing. He looks like he loves coming off the bench, and he loves playing with his teammates so far. Plus, you got a playmaker and Drew Holiday that's going to get you involved and get you easy shots because he's an aggressive point guard and he's dominant in the pick and roll. And you're playing with a guy like AD that can space out the floor for you so you can get into the paint and dominate on the inside without having to really worry about getting double teamed or trapped because of the floor spacing that they have on the Pelicans. So he's a perfect fit with this team, and they have the outside shooting. Plus, they have a guy like Drew Holiday can play well in the pick and roll, and that means that he could be the best fit. Some people question it. Some people thought it wasn't going to be possible, but right now Julius Randle looks very well, and he looks like he can be the sixth man of the year. Even though I did pick Schroeder, to me, Julius Randle is going to be in that top 3 conversation all year, and he might even be able to win the award if he continues to play like he's been playing. But now, check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description in the comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description in the comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Also, check out my Spreadshirt. There you can find t-shirts, sweaters, and hoodies, and other accessories like phone cases, pillowcases, and even water bottles. Even something random like a mouse pad is all available. Thanks for supporting by buying products and liking the videos and clicking on the links in the ads. I really enjoy you guys' support. I enjoy making these videos. You guys enjoy watching them. And continue to binge watch my older videos because I do feel like I really worked hard and I really deserve what I'm getting from you guys, and I'm appreciative of you guys watching and liking and enjoying the content that keeps me going, that keeps me dropping videos. So I'm gone. Let me know what you guys think about Julius Randle and the New Orleans Pelicans in the comment section below. I read every comment. Quinn Wade, basketball analysis. I'm gone.